thing, because this entire match he complains about him not being efficient enough and him not doing gens fast enough, him not looping good enough. He picks apart his efficiency, which is something I feel like a comp player would do.
Finally, someone exposing this guy. I got bored and mad seeing him literally begging for some drama with A-Run. I played against him before Riley was streaming. My team rolled him. No hooks until the 4th gen was completed. He kept calling us baby survivors and that he wasn't concentrating. He seems to have good intentions, but he needs a bit of humbling as he preaches being the speaker of justice, when in fact, he's doing the same thing and passing it off as him being outplayed doesn't require skill.
You know, if you were going to be a more laid-back player, you wouldn't give a shit that this guy is, you know, just kind of lollygagging around a little bit of the time. But instead, you're fixated on everything that he's doing and nitpicking him and wanting him to be as efficient as possible, you know? And I feel like to mock somebody for saying they're a comp player while also acting like your life depends on surviving this match, you know what I mean? It just seems a little bit silly. You're coming off like the comp player, not the streamer.
Watched this the other day. The streamer did 1.5 gens, 2 hills, 3 or 4 unhooks, tried twice to take the heat out Jay who was tunnel 2, moonwalked while trying to find a gen. Jay's depressing to watch. Kinda sad to see Manfacejay became what he claimed he hated. Good video. I'm happy this is being brought to light. I've seen a few of Manfacejay's videos and in every single one of them, he doesn't realize how much of a hypocrite he is. Good work. And finally, let's all remember that one mistake doesn't make them a terrible person. LMAO, relax, this community is so cringe sometimes. Hey, you know what? I couldn't agree more, my friend. Let's get into it, god damn it. There's this guy named Manfacejay. He makes your typical killer analytic videos on Dead by Daylight. Has a very positive outlook on the game. Doesn't get really tilted at the game ever. Not super into his content, but I do watch his videos, and I just did a bunch of research on his streams trying to look for things that people in these comments are saying happens. Because for some reason, people are outraged by Manfacejay making a video barely mocking a streamer, laughing even at how he's moonwalking, barely doing anything in the game. And when I say barely doing anything in the game's like 15 minutes, and over 7 minutes of it, he's not doing shit. He's moonwalking. He's not looking for gens because Corrupt is there. He goes to one fucking gen and walks away and just starts moonwalking. He can't be fucking bothered to look for a gen. And you know what? Hey, play how you want to play. Don't act like you can't criticize someone for, honestly, not even criticizing them. He's laughing at him the whole fucking... I just can't believe how crazy people are in this community. Like, I've seen how they're so toxic. I didn't expect them to be so sensitive as well. But there's also another big reason why a lot of them are acting this way, and we're gonna get into that. Now, I like Spooknjukes. I don't like this video, and I don't like the comments on this video. I think this video is silly, and I think that perfectly okay for someone to laugh at someone for doing literally nothing in the game. See, I agree people can play how they want to play, but I also agree they can be criticized for it. Not like called slurs, not insulted, criticized. But I also don't agree that saying, I'm pretty sure Jay says, I'll rewatch it right now, but I'm pretty sure Jay says, it's so idiotic.
To go down in about 10 seconds. Just the idiocracy of it.
The idiocracy of it. Yes, this guy is such an idiot for just enjoying his game the way he wants to, right? I love the comments he makes, like, oh, all the moonwalking and skillful play. When did this guy say that what he was doing was skillful? He's obviously, you know, goofing around.
Well, for one, saying something is idiotic, I don't think is being insulting. I mean, you can disagree. It's very tame. And he's not even saying, dude, this guy's such a fucking idiot. He's saying, this is idiotic. His title literally says comp player, and that implies that he's skillful. So he's not just trying, he's not, you're saying that he's not saying that he's good at the game when he has comp player in the title. First of all, very minor thing. Second of all, Yeah. Having cosplay in your name, dancing around moonwalking, having the same outfit as JRM, saying you can solo carry any game. I know you like this. I know you're saying that isn't implying that he means he can do that, but it is. Doing all that and then going down instantly, combined with half the game doing nothing, moonwalking, yeah. The idiocracy of that is hilarious. I agree. And I think any rational person would that isn't as sensitive as my one-ply tissue paper. Same way that if a killer hooked once at 5 gens and hit someone on hook repeatedly and face camped and the person still got out, that in the same way, the idiocracy of that would be hilarious. The original thing that actually really bothered me, well, I'll just play it.
Why he made the video. The reason he made the video, or at least I believe, I'm pretty sure, was because he wanted an excuse to put JRM and Aaron in the title of another video because they are two very popular Dead by Daylight streamers, and he knows that that will get him views. And he also has 5 separate videos about Aaron just himself. He even has a playlist called Manfacejay versus Aaron. And Aaron hasn't made a single video about Manfacejay at all. Aaron and JRM, as I'm sure you know, are two very large Dead by Daylight YouTubers and Twitch streamers. Mainly play Survivor, and they post a lot of just goofy, lighthearted videos. But there's a lot of, there's a lot of the killer main community who doesn't like them because they feel like they bully killers. And then there's the whole deranking off stream conspiracy. People think that they derank off stream, and it's just goofy. Like why do people care so much? You know what I mean? Like they're just posting goofy Survivor videos. I don't understand why people are so upset. They don't do or say anything toxic. I don't know. But a lot of the killer main community doesn't like them, and Manfacejay really doesn't like them. I've personally talked with Aaron briefly in the past, and I've talked with JRM quite a bit, and they both seem like really sweet guys. I haven't had any issues with them, my experience, and I'm a guy who plays Basement Bubba and camps and tunnels and whatever, but I think maybe they just understand that it's a game and that, we don't need to treat each other badly based on how we play a game. So
so he just doesn't know about the things that Aaron has done and said, and the copyright strike stuff that happened between him and Manfacejay. Oh wait. This person says, you should watch the playlist of Manfacejay vs. Aaron. Aaron crosses a line into legal action. It gets pretty messed up, frankly, not pardoning any bad behavior, but I do think the beef with Manfacejay and Aaron specifically may have been a bit more to it than just disliking one another's style. This was 49 minutes after the video was posted, by the way. Doesn't involve this random streamer. True, but anyways, we've already covered that part. I comment. Well, to be fair, in the video, you're the one who said you think Aaron is in the title for views and that people dislike him just because he's a Survivor main. You're either biased or not being transparent is the point. And that is the point, because because it turns out, actually, Spooks does know about it. Seems like the copyright stuff is over with, yeah? Old news? Why keep using his name for clicks as an excuse to mock smaller streamers? So which one is it? Is it because he put his title, because he wants views in the title, or is it because they actually have beef? The way I see it, not mentioning that is because you're biased and that Aaron is your friend. Just saying that JRM and Aaron is your friend and you're being biased. Because why would you not mention that? You even post the title, the playlist. You even say right here, 49 minutes after the video was made, referencing their beef. The copyright stuff. So why didn't you mention that? Why did you say in the video the only thing you can think of is he just wants views and nothing else? Seems a little disingenuous. I'm the wrong person to ask, considering I found it lighthearted. I would also probably hold a grudge if Aaron did those things a year ago to me. You acted like you didn't know why he had disdain for Aaron was the point, and that is the point. He knew, and he didn't say it. It really just seems like he wanted to either shit on him because he likes Aaron or something, because there's no reason not to say it. Especially when he says in the video, I don't know why. I'm pretty sure I know why. It's because he wants likes. So, I'm going to show you the real reason real quick why Manfacejay doesn't like Aaron. And then we're going to get into the comments and the real problem with this community.
I am going over the video is because after the match I got flooded by a bunch of people moaning, kicking off, saying I'm a camper, this, that and the other, and just took over the chat basically of just fucking throwing everything out there. I was like, why did they come in with so much anger and so much hate? Why did they do that?
It's not like there's no rules. Like we don't have the rules anymore where it's like don't camp or tunnel. Like sure, we may have them in our heads, but in our heads does nothing, right? Like back, but I probably have more hours than they have in the game, just back in the old days, like before I even came back to the game.
Here, he's expecting me to pull the chainsaw up so that he can go through the window.
Right there, the Bubba wouldn't have even M1'd me. Like, Tina's like, I don't even know how to explain it. You'd be like, lol, he M1'd. Like, you...
And then I go for the guy that's saving.
Literally, like, cold bad and stuff like that. I was just like, oh, that guy M1'd. He's just bad. He doesn't know how to play. And, like, as well, like, they feel, a lot of them, like, try and, like, taunt the fact that they beat you, you know? Try and, like, taunt the fact that they beat you, you know?
It's me again. I was like, what the fuck? Trying to press the space bar. I was like, why is the space bar not breaking the pallet, bro? I was like, alright, fuck it. See, now, anyone as a survivor would admit, that's hilarious. That is fucking hilarious. You know that the killer's pissed off right now. You know that well, I wasn't bothered, but some killers would get fucking tilted at that, and they'd be fucking angry as shit. That's funny.
It's bad. Don't do it.
Why would you start a chase at the shack, bro?
Now, imagine trying to tell 100,000 people that they're not allowed to camp and tunnel.
He starts a chase at the shack because he's got a plan. He's got a plan to make me look stupid so he can have some fun.
Oh, I did it too late.
There's 3 people in the basement
I
now.
did way wrong. Well, no, because it was only a few years ago that killers weren't being dicks. You know what I mean? Like, by dicks, I mean, like, they weren't camping, they weren't tunneling, they weren't M1ing you. They were all just being so kind. I mean, even back then, there was some bad.
I got not necessarily a hate raid directed or anything like that. It was just an influx of his viewers coming in complaining that I was camping and tunneling and various other insults because of this whole fucking match. He's talking about camping and tunneling the whole entire way through.
Wait, I'm getting camped? He's just standing on the stairs camping, like, shamelessly.
I'm standing on the stairs camping. Shamelessly.
So cringe. Well, so the thing with camping now is it's like, it basically, if you camp, it basically means that you don't care how much fun your opponent is having, right?
I'm just gonna fucking wait for a minute.
And your opponents could be miserable and not have fun at all, just for the sake of you having fun.
So he's told a bunch of people that I'm a careless fuckhead who just camps and tunnels all game. Doesn't want to highlight what happened in the match. Highlight the fact that he ran to the shack for a chase while someone was hooked downstairs. Highlight the fact that he slowed down at the stairs so he wanted to get a flashlight save. Highlight the fact he's touched no generator the entire game. Or that he dumb-teched me, attempted to dumb-tech me 3 or 4 times.
So as a killer, you remove 4 people's fun by playing like that, and it also takes 0 skill, so you're proving nothing. You're basically proving to the survivors that all you know how to do is camp and that you've got no skill. It's like this guy, because he camped, he seems like the kind of guy who would say GG easy at the
This is the sort of guy that would say GG easy at the end,
right? Like, it's just how it is.
Yeah.
Whereas I'm gonna say GG because I don't mind, I don't care. But see, as well, like, this guy's running the triple condom build with Tinkerer. He's got Ruin, he's got Undying, and he's got Pop Goes the Weasel. The triple condom build. And he's face camping.
I said good luck in next, guys. Don't want to acknowledge that, though, dear. Watch how fast.
Where does the name come from?
Watch how fast he changes his Billy build.
Well, Ruin and Pop is called the...
First thing, he says, okay, so first thing is the important thing, the copyright strike, which, you know, it definitely is. The copyright strike is the major thing for me. But we'll talk about that in a second as I got a response. The copyright strike, I was told you uploaded literally like 30 minutes of my stream, and the whole video was just you laughing at my opinions and trash talking me. So I skipped through the video, and it did seem true. I skipped right to the part where you were mocking me while watching my stream and scrolling through it. Did look like you were just watching back my stream the whole time for literally 30 minutes plus. Now let's get on to the actual video.
And then this one is just the kicker. I used to be subscribed to him, though he was a decent guy, but noticed a lot that all he did was criticize others for what those chose to do, and I didn't like when they came back at him. Also, him talking a lot about other people for content I rarely see his own, which makes me feel like he's a leech, desperate for content. Be prepared for him making a playlist on replying to your videos, lol. Does the Spooknjukes do the same fucking thing? The Spooknjukes and almost every other creator not reply to bigger creators? Or not? Spooknjukes literally does the same thing as Manfacejay does. He makes videos on toxic streamers. You're being so hypocritical. Like, why are you choosing and picking? Like, there's so many comments like this about how Manfacejay makes videos about toxic streamers. Manfacejay puts bigger streamers in the title. Yeah, no shit. Anyone trying to grow for one on any... Dude, doesn't matter how big you are. You put people's name in the title. It's just what you do. It's the same reason Spooknjukes books Toxic TTV, Salty TTV in his titles, because he knows that's what gets him views, and there's nothing wrong with that. But the hypocrisy here is crazy to me. I'm pretty sure a lot of these people are just A-Run fans in the comments. I think that's why they're blindly saying these things and have no actual like evidence for the claims they're making. I think it's just your typical I hate killers at camp and tunnel even when it's efficient type meme. Yeah, I think A-Run's a big creator, and a lot of these people are just fans of A-Run, considering, I mean, dude, this comment section is just hilarious. So that is the context in full. He said all those things, kind of got some hate sent his to Manfacejay's way. He obviously wouldn't like that, so he responded. And A-Run decided to copyright strike him. So I think that is more than enough reason not to like someone or to feel a grudge or some disdain towards them. I don't know if Spook just didn't do enough research, or he really is just biased. Spook has always seemed like a stand-up guy to me, so it is unfortunate that he took this hard of a stance on something, and he's even in the comments defending it. I was in the comments arguing with a couple people, trying to figure out why people were so quick to say that Manfacejay was a hypocrite, and he has been for a while. I asked multiple people in the comment section for some proof or a reason why he was a hypocrite, and he's been walking a thin line. What thin line it was? No one could give me any evidence of that, besides some people saying that he was mean to them when they beat him in Dead by Daylight. I searched through all his Twitch, and maybe I'll even add one or two examples here of him losing. He doesn't lose very often. He's pretty good at the game, but when he does, he's very humble about it. So hey, this is a challenge to anyone watching this video that fucking hates my guts right now. Please show me what you guys mean about this guy's a hypocrite and he deserves this and he's awful and blah 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 blah, because I can't find it. I can't find it. Beyond this video of him saying what this guy's doing is idiotic, I can't find it. The only thing I will say is that he probably should have blurred out the name. I doubt this guy got a lot of hate for it. The guy is just fucking moonwalking. The worst he probably got was someone calling him lazy for not doing gens. He should have blurred out the name. I agree. Beyond that, though, no. I completely disagree with everything else. And, yeah. These comments are insane. People are acting like Manfacejay was one of these other toxic streamers that Spook usually covers. Like he was calling someone the N-word. There's even a guy that Manfacejay did a video on that actually would call people racial slurs and homophobic slurs, saying that he's glad that Manfacejay is getting what he deserves because he's a hypocrite. So that was interesting to find on that video in the comments. Yeah, I stream every day, or nearly every day, at Twitch TV /large_depresso. It's in the description. Feel free to come tell me I'm an awful person for thinking calling someone idiotic is not, or something that someone's doing even is idiotic, and not a reason to cancel and say someone is a hypocrite. So yeah. Also, I don't know why this guy doesn't like rap music so much, but I fucking despise country, and I would make fun of someone for listening to country. Yeah, I don't know. I feel the same way about country music, so I just really can't comment on that. I like rap music, but I felt this country is so gross to my ears. Don't blame me, blame my eardrums. Okay, peace out. That's all I had to say.